My name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate.
Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that.
I'm over this way.
Ah, well then, Thriftweed.
Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. So, you want to be a pirate, eh? You look more like a flooring inspector. But if you're serious about pirating, go talk to the pirate leaders. You'll find them in the scum bar.
Gosh, thanks. I'll do that. Bye now. I'm off to seek my fortune.
Good luck!
Where did you say those pirate leaders were?
The scum bar.
Right. Thanks.
Okay, so here we are in The Secret of Monkey Island. It's 30 years old. This is the special edition. It's terrible. And it's one of the best games ever made. Let me see how I can't remember how to switch between special edition mode and classic mode, but I know you can do it. So let me see if I can hit escape here and open up the options, look at controls. Okay. Primary select, default select. I don't know what that means. Open is O, uses U, pick up is P, push is S, pull is Y. Close is C, look at is L, talk to is T, give is G, subtitle speed, classic with plus or minus. So I probably, dialogue selection, just left click, verb shortcuts, use your mouse wheel. Okay, well I'm playing on my laptop. I'm playing with my touchpad, and I don't have a mouse wheel. So if I plugged my mouse in, then sure I could do that. But as it stands, I cannot. So that's it's worthless. And it would be really great to be able to quickly scroll through my verb shortcuts. So I don't want to hint ever. I guess it's nice that it's in there. Skip cutscene is backspace. Never gonna hit that, just so you guys know. V or control will bring up the verbs. And I assume that means in the wheel version, not in the lower third version. I or Alt brings up the inventory. Okay, I assume you can also bring that up through the wheel. F1 will bring up the menu. I just hit escape and that did it. And then F10 will do the hot swap for the classic version. So I'm gonna do that almost immediately. I'm curious. I've played the special edition once, I think, and I hate it. I think it's so bad. And I love this game so very much. So I'll try to do my best to articulate the reasons why I just can't stand this special edition version. but I'm sure I'll miss some stuff. I will say that Monkey Island 2's special edition I think is fantastic. And I'm going to play that next. So we'll fly through this. We're going to play the whole game, but we're going to fly through this and then go on to Monkey Island 2 after, and then hopefully I'll be able to again articulate why Monkey Island 1's special edition is so bad and why Monkey Island 2's special edition is good. So let's go back. Well, first of all, there's no back button. I have to hit escape to go back. And then I assume, well, let's hit escape again. Okay, it got me back into the game. So let's right click. Right click just walks. Left click also walks. So whatever my verb is. So how do I switch verbs? Oh, I can with my touchpad, use gestures to scroll through my verbs. That's really annoying. And okay, so let's see what these verbs are. Okay, let's go back to, we started off with walk. I can't quickly get to them. Well, let's pull up V. Oh, that actually pulls up the proper verbs and shows me what they are. So give is two hands with a bunch of gunk. Okay. Pick up is a pointy finger, like a Halloweeny witch finger. Use is a what is a steering wheel, like a helm, right? Okay, open makes sense. It's a chest with an arrow indicating that it's open. Close is a chest with an arrow indicating that it's closed. Look at is a magnifying glass. Push is a stop right there with an arrow coming out of the hand indicating that the stop is thrust upon people. Pull is a hand clutching a rope. Yeah, you gotta pull those. And then talk to is just like dead-eyed Guybrush with echo vibrations spewing out of them. Oh, and I can't click away. So in order to get back, I have to hit V again. And then okay. What? Alright, let's resume game. I think I have to... Okay. So we've hotkeyed back into the original version. And I mean, this is nostalgia in a screenshot for me. Okay, we've got Pixel Boy here. The nameless Pixel Boy. Let's just call him. Let's just call him Guy, because we don't know what his name is yet, and we made it in a thing that the extension is .brush, so that's good enough. That's the origin of Guybrush Threepwood's name. I don't know where Threepwood came from actually. I can't remember. But okay, we've got our Guy here. We've got Gov Marl with, I assume that's paint that somebody had to add a Y to it because her name is Marley and not Marl. And actually, as we open it up, it's spelled E-Y, not just Y. So, I mean, I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't know why it's Governor Marley. She's got black hair in this poster. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's interesting. Let's look at it in this version. Re-elect Governor Marley. Okay. There's only one candidate. There's only one choice. So we've got this guy. He's got no expression. You know, he's just a dude. Like, he's obviously got like a little bit of a ponytail going on. He's got some pantaloons. We got a nice bay. We're walking on the dock. There's a full moon. You know, we're in some harbor. There's obviously you know, something to put boats in. Go back to this. Oh. Like, it's all the same stuff, but like, look at the fucking moon. Look at that fucking moon. Okay, so this is a full moon. You know, you recognize it as a full moon. You recognize this as like a pretty night sky. And then we've got a full moon that's like 8 meters away from the Earth here. Like I get that big moons are pretty. Like, I've seen a big moon. I've seen a moon that's like, you know, big. And this is too much. This is too fucking much. Okay. Governor Marley, I guess I don't really have a problem with this poster. The dock, I guess, is fine. It just looks like super fucking generic, and like, it doesn't have any charm. And not that this has any charm at all, but like, you know, I mean, it's pixel art, right? Like, the dock isn't interesting here. It's like, okay, so like, here's what's cool about this scene, right? You're on this dock, and the moon's in the sky, and the whole bay is lit up by the moon, right? So it's, I don't know, it's pretty, right? And you've got these breaks coming in the water, whereas here you've got this like really just you've got this really gross fake water. It doesn't look like water, in like, especially in conjunction with the sound of water. Like, what I'm hearing isn't this. So again, I guess we're still hearing that or something. I honestly don't. I guess this is like, what we're hearing here is what we heard in the original. It has to be, right? They're not going to add new audio for this. Okay, let's scroll through very slowly and look at the poster.
Re-elect Governor Marley. When there's only one candidate, there's only one choice.
Okay. So what this version has is voiceover work, right? It's got voiceover acting by Dominic, I can't remember his last name. It was probably in the credits. Certainly be in the closing credits as well. And he's Guyver Threepwood. Absolutely. 100%. I'm glad he does the voiceover for this. I wouldn't want anybody else doing it. I'm gonna go back to the, oh God, this just looks terrible. I'm sorry, it looks terrible. Like, it's the same boat, right? Like, it's basically the same boat. I mean, I'm sure they just like copied and pasted copied and pasted the boat here, and then back here actually, this boat in the background is also the same exact boat, and then over here, and then just changed a few details, like they like lowered the exposure on this background, and they got rid of this light and put in another cannon. They just like copied and pasted this cannon over here. I don't know. Maybe that's maybe that's not true. Maybe maybe somebody worked really hard on creating these very unique and not at all the same skiffs. I don't know what boat terminology is. But we go back here, and we don't have any of that shit. All we have is Scumbar. Scumbar, happy face. This is where we're supposed to go. So let's talk about how great this game is. And we can definitely start by talking about, and this is nothing new. I mean, this has been discussed on absolutely any channel or any video that really dives into what makes this a great game. In the beginning, you've got Guybrush at the lookout point. He's just arrived at town, apparently. I don't know where he came in. Doesn't matter. He's been deposited. And he meets the lookout. He meets the person who's in charge of making sure that everything that happens on the island or anything that comes and goes is known to the people who need to know it. He goes to the lookout. He talks to him about his intention. He wants to be a pirate. The lookout makes some jokes, so we know Guybrush, our protagonist's motivation right now, to be a pirate. And we know that this is a game that is not going to revere our protagonist in any sort of way. There's lots of, one of the things that I dislike about more serious adventure games is our protagonists are like too highly revered in them. They are given way too much credit for what they're doing, and you're as a player vicariously experiencing their adventure, which is fine, but like, I don't know. I just think you need to have some distance. Well, you don't have to, but like, I think it's personally nice to have some distance between myself and the character that's experiencing the adventure. And one of the things that does that very well is to take him down a peg, right? Yes, you're the main character, but like, also your name is stupid. Also, you look imbecilic. Okay, so let's look at our character in the revised version. Like, he's meant to look cool. Like, I can't zoom in any further on this Joker's face, but it's like, it's a nice face, as Marley will attest to later on. His hair is cool-ish. I mean, it's really stupid, but like he's got kind of like shaved sides and like a feathery top and his little ponytail with his puffy pirate shirt and his tight black pants and his little pilgrim shoes and stockings. Like, he's meant to look silly, yes, but he also looks kind of cool, like a guy that you wouldn't mind being. And that's, I think, a problem. Like, I don't know. I don't think that design is appropriate for Guybrush. The best that Guybrush has ever looked until this point was in Curse of Monkey Island. He looked pretty good in that. But it was also extremely cartoony, you know? Like, okay, let's go back to this. So we've got this extremely pixelated version of a person. So this could be anything, right? In Monkey Island 2, it's not much different. It's extremely, well, it's pretty pixelated. Maybe get a little bit more detail. I can't remember what, like, how many more colors they had to work with at that point, but there was some advancement in technology at that point. And then Monkey Island 3 obviously is all this like beautifully hand-drawn animation, cartoon animation, and there's a lot of detail, and you can really see everything, and everything was good. I mean, like Governor Marley looks great. LeChuck looks great. All of the characters look really, really good for the most part. And then in Escape, he looks like trash. And then, what's great though is like, he does look good. Guybrush does look good in the close-up shots of him. Like you can tell in those bits in this game that he's a good-looking boy. What am I getting at? I'm getting at, like, I just think like making him look cool and making the background look cool and making the moon look cool does a disservice to the story, to the character, and to the story. He's not a cool guy. He's a child who wants to be a pirate. Like, where's the stupid smiley face in the Scumbar sign? It's not there. Like, this, okay, it's all there, it's all they programmed, but like, this is not like a great place to be. But anyways, back to the brilliance of this game. The motivation. You want to be a pirate. The the lookout tells you to go talk to the 3 important-looking pirates at the Scumbar. Okay, so you're put on this dock. You walk across the dock. What's the very first thing you come across is the Scumbar. You've walked right. And this is, again, I'm reiterating things that other people have said, but you walk right, and you find the first thing that you're supposed to find to set you on your path to being a pirate. Let's go back. Let's play it all in this stupid one. And then you go into the Scumbar. Yes, you can continue right. You can go back into the Melee Island map and putz around for a minute, but ultimately, like, the first thing that you're presented with is where you need to be. Okay. I don't think any of this looks good either. Like, I don't think this is animated exceptionally well. I guess it's not animated any better here, but like, this is 20 years. It's 20 years between this shot and this shot. 20 years. And what do you got? You got, like, I don't know, gross, blotchy faces, as opposed to this old pixely nonsense. Okay, so let's go through it. Let's scroll through. trying to scroll through. It's hard to do. Wait. One more thing. Okay. I was just trying to see what these guys were up to in the original version. I mean, they're all the same. I mean, they're all doing their thing.
Ahoy there, stranger. New in town?
Look at that. Look at his beard. Like, look how the light reflects off of strands of his beard and his eyebrows, and how, you know, it hits his stupid pirate hat, and how he's like, he looks like a real guy. He looks like a drunken uncle, you know? Like, it's a really beautiful pixel portrait. Okay. And this is like a, what is this? What is this? Is this cell shaded? Is like everything's like hard lines, hard angles, hard right angles. Like, why are they all hard right angles? Except for like his hat, like his face, like his face is all these sharp angles, whereas in the original, it's all curves. His face is a big circle. His nose is, you know, drooping off of his face. His mustache, like, just curves across his mouth. He's got his eyeballs that are, you know, are alive. I mean, he's definitely drunk, but he's alive. And this is just, this is his nose? Like, I don't know, man. These are his eyes.
My name's Guybrush Threepwood. I'm new in town.
Guybrush Threepwood? That's the stupidest name I've ever heard.
Well, what's your name?
My name is Mancomb Seepgood. So, what brings you to Melee Island, anyway?
I want to be a pirate.
Oh, really? You should go talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. They're pretty much in charge around here. They can tell you where to go and what to do.
So you've entered the room, you've talked to the first pirate inside, and he says, no, not me. Keep walking. The guys you want to talk to are in the next room.
Where can I find the governor?
Governor Marley. Her mansion is on the other side of town. But pirates aren't as welcome around her place as they used to be.
Why not?
Why not?
Well, the last time she had a pirate over for dinner, he fell in love with her. It's made things rather uncomfortable for everybody.
Who is this pirate?
Who's this pirate?
It was none other than the fearsome pirate, LeChuck. Well, there's a whole big story about what happened next, but I don't believe a word of it. Esteban over there at the other table might tell you about it. He takes the whole thing seriously. Very seriously. Uh-oh, looks like my grog is going flat, so you'll have to excuse me. Nice talking to you. Have fun on Melee Island.
That's pretty good. I mean, immediately, you know, you're given a little bit of information about the situation. You're told just get over to the next room. That's where you really want to be. But also, like, hey, there was a LeChuck issue. It's it's a little unclear what the truth of the matter is, but okay, let's look at this guy.
What are you looking at me for?
Okay, he's got a little swirly eyeball. He's got a golden tooth. He's got an earring. His face is, I guess, a little bit more round, but it also looks kind of weird. It's actually not, this little scarf. It's not as good, I think, as the, oh my God, that's so much better. Look how much better that is. Look at the life in his single eye. Like, this is a serious man who's experienced some shit. You know, he's got a scar. That's why he doesn't have an eye. I mean, obviously that's the same in the other one, but like look at the intensity in his facial expression. There is no intensity in this expression. It's just like, I don't know, dull, bored, like, he looks like a bored puppy, right? I mean, again. This face versus this face. Like, even like how his head is cocked. It's like, what are you doing? What are you up to, guy? Brush. And this is just like, hey. What's it? Want to see my eyeball?
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the dartboard.
Dartboard? We don't have one anymore. There was a horrible accident. Drinking and darts don't mix.
Yeah, well, every bar in the world would disagree with you on that point.
I'd like to introduce myself. My name's Guybrush.
Yeah? So what?
Where can I get a drink?
A drink? You could wait for the cook to notice you. But that would take all day. Just find a mug and sneak into the kitchen. That is what we all do.
Again, really, really solid, advice for what you should be doing to progress the story. Let's be
What
jerks
happened
about
to
it.
your eye?
Well, I was putting in my contact lens when... Hey, wait a second. That is none of your business.
Okay.
Can you tell me the story about this LeChuck guy?
LeChuck. He's the guy that went to the governor's for dinner and never wanted to leave. He fell for her in a big way, but she told him to drop dead. So he did, and then things really got ugly.
What's so scary about this LeChuck guy?
LeChuck was a fearsome pirate. He tried to impress the governor by sailing off to find the secret of Monkey Island. But a mysterious storm came up and sank his ship. With no survivors. We thought that was the end of the fearsome pirate, LeChuck. We were wrong.
What happened then?
He still sails the waters between here and Monkey Island. His ghost ship is an unholy terror upon the sea. That is why we are all in here and not out pirating. Look, this whole LeChuck thing has me pretty shaken up. So, if you don't mind.
Sure. Yeah. Is this guy have got Loom information. God, so like here's the other thing. Like I'm scrolling through the verbs. I'm scrolling through them, and I'm like, I don't know the order. Like, so I have to do it like really, really slowly, and if I pass it, I gotta go back. I just missed the one I wanted, so I gotta go back, scroll up instead of down and around. Not that like a scroll wheel is the worst thing in the world, but it's not elegant.
So, tell me about Loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes.
3D.
Sophisticated score and musical effects.
Sophisticated.
Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects. Elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yeah, I don't know if there's ever a rush on Loom. Let's look at this guy. Look at his stupid face. He's got his name on his hat. Look how dumb he looks. Like his expression is I'm an idiot. And all I'm good for is a button and regurgitating 8 sentences about this game. This is actually the closest face that we've gotten to the original of the 3 that we've looked at. But
Nice talking to you.
still not great. It's like Jonathan Taves. Okay, let's look at the puppy. Puppy. Spiffy. Spiffy the dog. Okay, let's look at the old. Hey. Oh, we actually don't get a close-up of the dog in the original. So that's something that this has. We've got this tough dog with a spiffy collar and a picture of the big stupid bone he's got. It's got all this grime on it. Tough. He's a tough dog.
Grr.
Okay. So I don't want to look at this. I want to go over here and I want to talk to the important looking pirates. I gotta use my scroll wheel.
What be ye what, boy?
I guess these guys are important. Sorry, my cat took my headphones away. I want to be a fireman. I want to be a pirate.
I want to be a pirate.
I still think this looks better. I think this looks way better. I don't know.
On help because of this whole chuck thing. So, no pirates means no swag, and no swag means no grog, and we're getting dangerously low on grog.
Do you have any special skills?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Well, all right. But you don't become a pirate just by asking.
You'll have to go through
The 3 trials.
Hey, it's the name of the chapter.
What 3 trials are those?
There are 3 trials every pirate must pass.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
and the quest.
What? treasure hunting, you sea urchin. Right. You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. Then return with proof that you've done it.
And then ye must drink grog with us. Grog!
Okay, I don't care about any of this shit.
What's in that grog stuff anyway?
Grog is a secret mixture which contains one or more of the following:
Kerosene,
propylene glycol,
artificial sweeteners, sulfuric acid,
rum, acetone,
red dye number 2,
scum,
axle grease, battery acid.
and or pepperoni. As you can probably imagine, it's one of the most caustic, volatile substances known to man.
The stuff eats right through these mugs, and the cook is losing a fortune replacing them.
Okay, I'm just gonna.
I'll just be running
see you
along
later,
now.
darlings.
Leave us to our grog.
Come
Nice.
back later and tell us how you're doing.
Nice animations, game. Alright. So I'm not gonna play too much more of this tonight. I'm just gonna wait for the boyo to come out. Oh, I should probably slowly scroll open. I guess I could open up the verbs. Okay. So we'll just, we'll just wait here. Oh no, we just have to walk. So, I would just like click walk to. Couldn't just click walk to because, is that even an option? Wait, is walk not an option? So that's not even an option in the scroll wheel. As I'm going through it, I was looking for the boot, and that didn't show up, and continues not to. So it's not in this one either. Okay, hold on a second. I'm not crazy, right? Like in the original, walk to is not. Maybe I guess they got rid of. I guess they got rid of. Oh, come on, dude. Get out of here. I mean, walk to used to be a verb option. Probably Maniac Mansion and Zack McCracken. Maybe in Indiana Jones as well. But dude is coming back super fast. He's staying in there forever. Forever. Like in the original, you have to wait till he's firmly on the other side of the curtain before you can go in. If even his foot is still showing, you can't see it. Okay, let's just go. Okay.
It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance.
So,
it's some sort of meat.
I
or
gotta scroll
meat-like
through
substance.
this. I think pick up. Okay. Oh, so I can click another button. So if whatever it says on the left is my primary, and whatever it says on my left is my secondary. So I can click that. I can right click. I can right click all that stuff.
Someone cooked a head cheese in this.
I don't want to look at it. I want to pick it
Someone
up.
cooked a head cheese in this.
Why would my default be? Why even is this stupid? I can't even find it. Oh, the scroll wheel is garbage. Alright. I don't know. I mean,
Meanwhile,
oh, let's
deep
see this.
beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck ship lies anchored in a river of lava.
We got Manny on the thing, whatever that thing is.
Captain LeChuck, sir.
There's nothing like the hot winds of hell blowing in your face.
Oh, sir. Nothing like it. Sir,
It's days like this that make you glad to be dead.
Oh, yes, sir. Glad to be dead.
You are glad to be dead, right?
Oh, yes, sir. I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship, then murdered me and everyone on board.
So I thought that
Yes.
Skeleton's voice was Billy West when I was playing Toonstruck,
What was it you disturbed me for?
but it's not.
Yes, sir.
It's,
Well,
I think
you
that's
see, we
Rob
might have a
Paulson.
problem on Melee Island.
Problem?
But that's the
Possible problem could there be?
the
I've got
voice
those
of
city pirates so scared of the sea,
Yakko
they're afraid to take
and
a bath.
Animaniacs, and
Well,
I mean,
there
you know,
seems
he
to be a
just
new
he's in
pirate.
every cartoon ever.
Actually, he's a pirate wannabe. Young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bothered you with it. I'll have him taken care of myself.
Wait! I'll handle this personally. My plans are too important to be messed up by amateurs.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Well, okay. So that's, you know, the first 3 seconds of special edition Monkey Island. There's just too much going on. Look at all that stuff. Like, I don't know. I just think this is just so much more. I want to say evocative, but I don't know evocative of what. It's so much more, I don't know, mysterious. It suggests so much more than just like packing the frame full of masts, and they're all the fucking same mast. Okay. Well, look, we're gonna play this thing, and most of my complaints have been this bit, and I'll just enjoy the game for the most part from here on out, I think, and frankly, I might at some point just skip to the classic version because I like it so much better. But you know, just to recap, my general critique is that they tried to make it too pretty, and what is it? There's like 100 moons back here. They tried to make it too pretty and lost the charm that the original had. And really, I think they steered towards trying to cater to the mobile crowd, the iPad crowd. Like, this is a game, this is a design that is intended for swiping, you know, up and down an iPad to select things, and not having to like tap a bunch of times on the screen. You just want to scroll up and down, up and down, up and down, as opposed to click, 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 click on the screen. you can just scroll up and down. I don't know how you open up your inventory on the iPad though. I'm push. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just maybe that is just like a thing in the upper right corner that you can tap. I'm not sure. I haven't played it on an iPad. I won't. Yeah, this is gross, and we'll see you next time.